Good afternoon and welcome again to the 2011 WCC Women's Council Luncheon. This is a wonderful occasion to salute three local leaders, all of whom have impacted our community in different ways. I would now like to introduce a very special WCC student. If you had told Lori Stone when she was 39, a mere 7 years ago, if you'd told her that her first public speech would be in front of the entire U.S. Congress and that President Obama would invite her to the White House and give her a warm hug, she would have considered you delusional. But this is in fact Lori's story.
It's great to be here, thank you. I live in Chelsea, Michigan with 3 of my 6 children. And 2 of my daughters are in college and my son's supposed to start college this fall. And I'm living my lifelong dream of attending college. You heard a little bit about my background. I grew up in an abusive home, and I married a batterer, which was my norm. I wasn't allowed to work outside the home or attend college. I finally, after he threatened to kill us, got the courage to leave him for the last time. And that was 6 children and 18 years later. I didn't have any job experience. I was working for minimum wage, 2 jobs, about 65 to 75 hours a week. And some of it was just to pay for the daycare for my day job. I had hurt my neck and had a herniated disc, so I had to have surgery. And after surgery, I was unable to work for some time, so I decided to try and take a class at Washtenaw Community College. And I was always told I was worthless, stupid, and I would never amount to anything. And then my first class last summer was a psychology class with Ann Jones, and I got an A. So I thought, well, maybe I'm not so stupid after all. So I had applied for a foundation scholarship, and I was awarded the Nancy Lee Van Sickle Memorial Scholarship. And it was such an honor to have received that award, and without that award, while my schooling would have been paid for, I couldn't get here. So it was just the basic needs that the foundation scholarship was allowing me to make and meet so that I could attend school. And my goal is to be a clinical therapist and specialize in domestic violence. So, thank you.
Our first honoree will be Gloria Edwards.
Although I stand before you today, I feel that looking around this room, there are individuals who have invested clearly as much as I, if not more, in helping those who are troubled and who are without resources. And some of you I've worked with personally, and so I'm delighted to see you again. And to know that through our efforts, we were able to accomplish a few things of real value for others.
Our next honoree is Marcia Harrison.
WCC is a jewel in our community. It has launched and prepared untold numbers of people, either in a career for those who wanted it, or to continue their formal education. Age at Washtenaw is just a number. As a 40-year-old mother of 3 sons with many years of volunteer experience, WCC offered me my first full-time job outside the home. I've always said, whatever I am professionally, I owe to this fine institution.
Our third honoree is Eileen Spring.
Thank you so much for inviting me to even be in the same room with these people. And I look out and I see a lot of unsung people who are so essential to all the work we do at food gatherers and other places in human services. I also, when I thought of the term unsung, I also thought that part of it means, without a voice or a place at the table, in addition to being unacknowledged. And nearly 1 in 8 Americans these days is food insecure. And that's one person at each table here today. And I appreciate so much the work at WCC because what they do in this, and partly what this luncheon helps provide, is critical support for emergency services to keep people in school. So because of your participation today and WCC in general, that one person at your table can now be a WCC student who's often also food insecure, who's been able to stay in school.
It is now my honor to introduce our guest speaker, Laura Kosiski. Laura has published 8 collections of poetry and 5 novels.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here today and so honored. One of my favorite places. I like it so much I married a dean.
There's really little that I can add that hasn't been already said this afternoon. Let me simply say thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support of the college. And most especially, thank you for your support of our students.